A must experience in San Francisco I enjoyed a lot. Just present your mobile voucher to any personnel of Red and White SFO Bay Cruises at the Pier 43.5. Be there 15 minutes before the scheduled time. It is 1 to 1.5 hour of self-guided tour. Smile. You may choose your preferred audio guide. The tour will commence from Pier, Golden Gate Bridge, past the Alcatraz and back to Pier 41.5. It was very educational tour highlighting the beautiful SFO for future travelers. I highly recommend to include this tour in your itinerary, but this will depend on your budget. Nonetheless, I enjoyed the Golden Gate Bay cruise in SFO and I hope soon you too. I bought the ticket the same day of the cruise and much cheaper here in Klook because of their limited sale. The ticketing staff was nice as she allowed me to board on an earlier schedule. Amazing experience overall. Would definitely recommend this to anyone visiting San Francisco. It was a great experience for first-timer to SF. I went there with my husband and auntie. Though my Austin stayed in CA for over 40 years, this is the first time she's on a SF Bay cruise to visit Golden Gate Bridge. Most PPL sat on the upper deck, but it's very cold and windy even in July. Strongly suggest to put on a hoodie. The upper deck is very noisy because of the wind. If you want to listen to the guide, it's better to stay on the lower deck. Breathtaking views, awesome experience with a cruise to go beneath the Golden Gate Bridge. The cruise speed was great as well and we enjoyed to the core. A pleasantly organized boat trip. The Golden Bridge, as often happens, was in the fog and it was a mystical feeling. It was interesting to look at the city and Alcatraz from the water. I was having a spontaneous trip when I booked the cruise. For its price, it's definitely worth it to give it a try. The audio guide is very helpful on knowing the history of the city too, and the cruise itself would take you to a breathtaking view around the bay. Go outside the deck to see an obstructed view, heads up. It's very cold and windy. You can have a great experience in a short time. If I may give you a tip, I would go to the line before the boat departs to get a good seat, but since people will get up and block the view in front of you once the boat departs anyway, you can just board the boat at the departure time with plenty of time to spare. Amazing cruise ride through the San Francisco harbor, and being able to see the Golden Gate Bridge up front. Our 60 minutes rides is awesome, stress-free and relaxing ride. We are happy with the view and audio tour. Very good and insightful 1-hour cruise along Alcatraz and Golden Gate Bridge. Definitely recommend this. Really enjoyed the cruise, great view of the Golden Gate Bridge and Alcatraz as well as the SF skyline. The crew took great photos too. Board the boat at Pier 43.5, travel time 1 hour, go see Golden Gate Bridge and pass Alcatraz Island, and return to Pier 43.5. Weather is good, strong wind, date April 17, 2024. If you are sure you want to go on a cruise, you can buy it directly online. It is cheaper than buying on site without queuing. Enjoyable tour for an hour. Was a bit chilly and foggy so didn't get full view of SF Golden Gate Bridge during this time but still worth it. Friendly staffs. It was a very great cruise. The tour departed on time and it was very fun. Although it was super windy especially when the ship started to speed up. Sadly, it was a bit foggy when we did the cruise so the top parts of the Golden Gate was a bit hidden behind the fog, but otherwise it was still very beautiful. The bridge itself is a marvel of engineering, and the views from it are simply breathtaking. You can see the entire San Francisco Bay, the city skyline, and the Pacific Ocean. On a clear day, you might even be able to spot Alcatraz Island. The cruise ship is big and comfortable, and you can see the Golden Gate Bridge up close. Buying tickets with Klook is more discounted than buying them on site. Winking face emoji. It would have been nice if it hadn't rained, but it was still nice to be able to see Alcatraz and the Golden Gate Bridge nearby. The ship moves quite a bit when it rains, so be careful of seasickness.